everyone, and welcome to day 4. So like every morning, we're gonna start off with something we're grateful for. I'm gonna grab my sticky note. I got new sticky notes from the drawer. They're orange now, so hopefully still cute on my door. But the one thing I'm going to put I am grateful for is, I'm going to say utilities. I know that's kind of a random one, but I was thinking to myself yesterday that how terrible would this have been if we were all stuck at home, but also on top of that we had no Wi-Fi, no water, no electricity, like when a storm happens. So I'm just going to say I'm very thankful for utilities today, and I'm grateful that I can take a shower, and I do have lights, and I can Skype my family, and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to stick with that as our thing we're grateful for today. So your task for today is we're going to talk about new perspective. So what I want you to do is, obviously, I feel like we're all doing about the same thing. Is we're waking up, we're, making whatever food because it's probably around like lunchtime when we all get up, and we sit in the same room. So it's either our bedroom or our living room, and we just kind of sit there. So I want, just like everything in life, there are always like two sides, two perspectives. And sometimes when you stay on the same perspective, you start to get in a rut, or you start to just like, it becomes habit and like you don't grow from it. So maybe try sitting somewhere else in your house today. Like take your laptop and watch the movie you're watching on the front porch instead, because we're allowed to sit outside. Or sit in the driveway and watch all the people walk by, or just enjoy the weather, or sit in the garage, or, if you have a guest bedroom, or see if one of your roommates would switch rooms with you for the day, and just like take your perspective and like switch it around. So I know for me, like I spend a lot of time either in my bedroom, out by the pool, or, in the living room. And then in the mornings I come in here, this is our guest bedroom, and I do our video. So I know, like, just for me, like, starting these videos and, like, just coming in here for, like, the 10-15 minutes I'm in here in the morning really, like, helps start my day on, like, a different place mentally, because my bedroom is a mess right now because I've moved everything so I can paint the walls. So that's, like, overwhelming to me. The living room, I see every day anyways. And the pool, like, I've been out there pretty much every day with my laptop, which I love and I don't get tired of it. But I'm just thinking to myself, like, where else can I sit? I tried to sit in a different chair at the table yesterday, and like just like change your perspective a little bit. It will help make you not feel like you're such in a routine. It will help with like a rut. I know I had read an article that scientifically, for people who have like depression, changing up your perspective or like doing something different like that sometimes will like kickstart that like positive spark, or will just like help with like looking at things a different way. So let me know where you're gonna sit, or like what you're gonna do to have like a different perspective. Like maybe wear your sunglasses inside. Like, I don't know, you can do whatever you want. Just do something very different today so you're not doing the same exact thing. Because yes, routine is important, but routine as in like I'm eating around this time and I'm going to bed around this time is important. But throughout the day, you have so much time in between when you wake up and when you go to bed, that if you're just doing the same thing there, you're gonna feel like you're numb. So I highly recommend doing that. And like comment below, or like message me, or take a picture, whatever you want to do, and like let me know like what you've decided to do to change up your perspective, because I really want to know. I think today I obviously have to paint my room, but I may sit on the front porch, well, not porch, but like in front of our door, just to mix it up a little bit. So but next we're going to do our card of the day. So let me look. think I want this one. So the card of the day is this one. And the word of the day is listen. It says, learning to truly listen takes practice for many of us. How often do you truly listen to yourself? It can often be challenging as there are so many different thoughts and ideas going through us. There is a lot of noise that interferes with you inside and how you truly feel. How can you truly listen to yourself today? Perhaps it's easy as taking a moment to ask yourself a question such as, how am I feeling right now? Or, what do I need most right now? And then to be open to the answer. So I think this is actually a really good one, especially since a lot of us are hitting like week 3 a month. Like we're hitting month and a half, like some pretty long times of being inside our homes. And it's good to just be honest with ourselves of like, I'm doing all right, or like, I'm not doing okay, and I need to like reach out. Because I know for me yesterday, like, I was not doing okay yesterday at all. I like cried 3 times, and I just was going through a lot and like starting to like have all these thoughts of just being overwhelmed and what could happen and all this stuff. But I think like being that transparent and being that honest with yourself or even with your friends is very important, because the more you practice that, the more you can be in tune with yourself, and the more that you will be able to listen to your feelings and be able to act upon your feelings. Like, for example, if you're feeling anxious and you don't know why, so you kind of like sit there with yourself and you're like, okay, be honest with yourself, like, why are you actually feeling anxious right now? And you like talk it out with yourself. You can breathe through it, you could write it down. Like, there's ways to work through it, not that it will automatically get better, but at least you're being honest with yourself, so then in the future when you're like, oh wait, I remember feeling this way, and I remember this is kind of what I did and it helped a little bit, let's try it. So really listen to yourself. The journal question is, what do you notice when you aren't listening? What are the signs that it's time for you to go within? Do you feel restless, frustrated, irritated, lost? Get familiar with your signs so you know when there is an extra dose of listening needed. What do you need to listen to today? So let me know what you all need to listen to today. I think for me, I definitely need to listen to my friend's advice and less of what's in my head, because I think like what I'm worrying about is not actually what's occurring, but I think I've like created the scenario in my head from like past trauma and past events, and I'm like making myself anxious. So I think today I'm just gonna really like try to not listen to what I'm saying in my head and listen more to like my friends' advice and what like they've talked to me about this week, friends and family. So, but let me know what you all write. Let me know what you need to listen to. Let me know if you need someone to listen. I'm here. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to continue to do your routine of your food and your bed. And don't forget to continue looking at those sticky notes of the 3 things you want to accomplish while in quarantine. And I hope you all have a lovely day. And I'll see you tomorrow at 11:30. Bye, guys.